What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Brittany Renner. Y'all have probably already seen the video that went viral of her getting into this guy's face at Rolling Loud and proceeding to throw water in his face. You know, she couldn't just walk away from this. And it all started with him saying PJ Washington's name. While she was walking away, I guess she was twerking or dancing for the crowd or whatnot. And, you know, he mentioned PJ Washington, and that got her to turn around and get in his face and get confrontational with this guy. I want y'all to understand that in our society, they tell us that women want to be equal, women want to be treated equally, but they don't want the equal treatment that comes with it. Now, I will say that I have to give a lot of props to women who have been calling Brittany Renner out because she was wrong to throw water in this guy's face. Now, he did throw water back at her, and I don't know who it was. It was some female. She had water bottles in her hand and she started throwing them at him. Well, she should have been holding Brittany Renner back instead of allowing her to make herself look like an even bigger joke than she already is. You see, Brittany Renner doesn't like the fact that PJ moved on to another female, and the project that she was working on was to get wifed up by him once he left Kentucky and went to the NBA. She thought that he was going to, you know, be her way of sort of settling down and getting out the streets, right? But it never worked out because PJ Washington didn't want to be a father. He didn't want to be a husband to her. He did not want to wife her up like that. I think once she had that child, I think the magic was gone. And he could see things for what it was. And he wanted out. And ever since then, she's been trying to clean up her act. She's been doing these interviews. And she just does not know how to take L's. This was an L. I don't care what Brittany Renner tries to say. This was a complete failure on her part. She made herself look bad, and she's getting mocked by everybody. Men and women are calling her out. Now, you still got some delusional idiots that are going to defend her no matter what she does, but she was completely wrong. You should walk away. You see, this is why men are logical and women are more emotional. You know, women want to be able to put hands on somebody and just say, well, they provoked me, they shouldn't have said this or that. You see, women have gotten a pass for so long, they believe they can do and say whatever they want without any consequences, and that's just not true. When you throw water in a guy's face, you're going to deal with consequences. You may not like those consequences, but you're going to deal with them, Brittany. And you're getting flamed all over social media. You can be defensive all you want to, but you brought this on yourself. You could have walked away from that guy, but you didn't, did you? Just had to lean in and then wham, throw the water in this guy's face. You don't even know this guy. You don't even know this guy, and you're throwing water in his face. See, this is why people see her. Now people see the real her. Because there were people that was actually buying into her BS that it was all PJ Washington, that she's actually a cool, decent person. No, she isn't. Brittany Renner is self-centered. She's a narcissist. That's why she couldn't walk away from a confrontation, especially with a guy. She's bitter at PJ Washington because he doesn't want her anymore. He's moved on, and she's feeling some type of way about it. So let's get into this Hip Hop Wired article. And let me say this too about you bloggers. Now, a lot of the Instagram blogs have spoken about this, but a lot of you websites, you have not spoken about this. There's very few websites. Now, maybe they'll wait another day or so, but I'm surprised. They've been writing about her and Kodak Black. Like, I've seen a ton of articles on this. I've seen a ton of articles on Kodak Black lusting after her, quote unquote, but I have not seen a lot of you websites speaking about Brittany Renner throwing water in that guy's face. You rather talk about this than her actually doing something bad because you want to write good things about Brittany. And apparently the guy is actually looking into legal action because he responded to this, and we're going to get into his response. This is according to Total Pro Sports, but let's get into how everything started. Brittany Renner is back in the trending topic sweepstakes again, and it's definitely for reasons that have nothing to do with advising students or thirst trapping. While at Rolling Loud Miami, the former Jackson State University soccer player got into an altercation with a gentleman near the front of the stage. Brittany, who's 30, was filmed by a TikTok user, Jaye Too Rare, engaging in what looked like some mutual flirting between her and a concert goer who was on the other side of the photo pic gate at Rolling Loud Miami. Renner appears to try to lick the man on the face, and the pair exchange words. Suddenly, Renner throws a bottle of water in the man's face, who then returns fire with a water dousing of his own before stage security got involved. That security did not do much. That security got his ass whooped. That little security guard got pulled into the crowd, man. Fans on Twitter observed that the man never touched Renner, nor seemed as if he attempted to do so. Renner, who was probably a little bit more than lit, may have taken the man's aggressive rapping or talking as an affront and decided to cool things off her own way. Others are speculating that the man spoke way out of pocket, prompting Renner to toss the bottle of water in his face. In another clip attached, Renner's name trending on Twitter was a clip from Rolling Loud featuring Renner interviewing Kodak Black, who shoots a very bizarre shot as only Bill K. Capri can. No matter how you look at it, Brittany Renner can sneeze in the forest and folks will find a way to talk about it online. That's not true. Brittany Renner gets herself caught up in situations, and that's why people talk about it. And again, if Brittany Renner wasn't going viral, nobody would care about Brittany Renner. Let's be real about it.
At Rolling Loud.
Oh. Look at that. Look at them heifers throwing something in the crowd. Look at them heifers getting involved. You should, and let me say this, and I noticed this with females. They will sit there and wait until all the action has started before they even do anything. Brittany Renner that whole time, see if I can find another video of this. Brittany Renner that whole time was in that man's face, and instead of those females going to get her to get out of that man's face, they're just gonna wait till something pop off. And then you want to start throwing things into the crowd. They better be glad nobody hopped over that rail and started fighting them. Because let's say that would have hit another body. Look at that. Now she looked kind of like halfway out of it. A little bit, or maybe she was just tired. I don't know. See, the females there, right, trying to hold her back, so she can't say there was nobody there to help her because they were, but they should have helped her get away from that railing instead of her making a complete fool of herself and having people cap for her. Look at that, man. It do look like some flirtations is going on, man. I don't know what's going on, man. You know, there's a video of Sweetie flirting with a guy in the crowd, right? I don't know what it was at Rolling Loud, man. These chicks are really on some weird energy.
That's what he wants. Baby, that's what he wants. Fantastic forward, baby.
Listen, man, that guy was not in any way making her do anything that she didn't want to do. She hopped up there. At first, he was like, yo, you going to throw that water in my face? And then it sort of went into some weird flirtation. And then water started being thrown in his face. And he threw it back at her. And again, I want y'all to understand that, you know, these women are so used to doing things like this and getting away with it. They're so used to being confrontational and violent and nobody ever checking them on their behavior. This is why they go at YouTubers and content creators who call them out, or they have, because nobody has called them out the way that we have. And we've been checking these heifers the right way, the logical way, for the last couple of years. Now other people are catching on. But this has been going on for over a decade of these women needing to be checked. I know some of you males don't like it, too bad. But you could be this guy getting water thrown in your face. So wouldn't you want somebody to stand up for you? Or a lot of you guys just weak and cowardly, and you will allow a woman to disrespect you and then sit up there and find some man to blame.
So you're not saying shit. Put on me. Are you gonna put it on me? Are you gonna put it on me? Are you gonna put it on me? I'm not scared, right? Are you gonna put it on me? Are you gonna put it on me? Are you gonna put it on me? Let's go. Get wet. Let's go viral. Let's go viral. Come on.
Yeah, man. Now, again, that could be harassment, okay? In any other situation, that could be harassment, okay? But some people aren't going to see it that way because only women can be harassed. But come on, man, okay? Her friend, I'm assuming, is trying to pull her away, but she says no. She's going to do what she wants to do. She wants to get in this man's face. It looks like she's turned on by the situation because why are you putting your tongue out in this man's face?
Baby, that's what he wants. Fantastic floor, baby.
See, you see, that's why I say, man, this is why we as men be checking these heifers, man. If Brittany Renner if Brittany Renner is licking people in a fight, then I volunteer, of course. Brittany Renner and Kodak Black together make Blueface and his girl look like loving Christians. Blueface after sending evidence to family court of Brittany Renner going crazy in public again. Let's see. Brittany Renner got more bodies than I can read that. Let's see. Rolling Loud. Brittany Renner, Rolling Loud would have got a nice little lawsuit from me. Speaking of lawsuit, let's go to what he had to say. This is according to Total Pro Sports. Let's see. I think they have. Okay, this is her response. It says, I don't tolerate disrespect and I'm willing to accept whatever comes behind that. Yeah, like getting water thrown in your face. This is what he had to say. This is from Omar Martinez. He says, I was hyping her up at first while she was twerking. As she was walking away, I screamed, I love PJ. As a fan of them, Omar told the Shade Room in a written text. So then she proceeded to walk towards me with anger. Opened a water bottle about to pour on me. I told her to throw it on me because she is the celebrity here, not me. After she threw the water bottle, I proceeded to throw my water back. I said, fantastic floors, promoting my business. Like, it's like world star. Because I'm wondering, what is he talking about? Fantastic floor. Like, what are you talking about? But now I get it. He was promoting his business. Go ahead and do you, bro. Oh, man, this is an L. Listen, Brittany Renner, this is a heck of an L to get. All you had to do was go do your job at Rolling Loud. But what do you do, Brittany Renner? You want to get into it with this guy because he said the name of PJ Washington. Oh, what about PJ Washington got you in your feelings? I mean, ain't that the guy you chose to have a relationship with? And now that his name being spoken gets you in your feelings? It shouldn't be like that, but I guess it is like that. And now you're out here just looking bad. And again, she did it to herself. Nobody is picking on Brittany Renner. Nobody is trying to, find anything to talk about. She does this to herself. She chose to get in this man's face and throw water. So as she says, she should accept whatever comes with it. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next one.